Hello again, welcome back inside the Tier 4 studio here in Morgantown, West Virginia. For 24/7 Sports, I am Mike Casazza, and today is Friday, which means two things. First, tomorrow is Saturday. Second, it's time for the 4-minute offensive, where if you have a few minutes, I have a few ways to get you ready for that game tomorrow. Number 23 West Virginia plays at number 8 TCU, a 3:30 p.m. kickoff on Fox Sports 1. Let's begin with the status significance. West Virginia has lost 8 straight games to ranked teams. Dana Holgorsen is 6-16 when the opponent has a number next to its name. It's not easy to play ranked teams. It's more difficult when the game is on the road. What do you think about a ranked team at home with a week to prepare? Well, let's talk about that. That is part 1 today, preparedness. Gary Patterson, TCU's head coach, has won 12 of the past 15 games coming off of an open week. TCU riding high. A good time, though, to press pause and revisit the first 4 games. What trends are on film? What does the offense or defense do well and not so well? What strengths can be flexed? What weaknesses can be masked? What can West Virginia find to take advantage of? And what can West Virginia stay clear of? Whatever team made the most of its open week and does the best with that information on Saturday likely comes out with the win, certainly puts itself in position favorably, not only for the day, but moving forward too. Of note for West Virginia, some of the things we've heard so far. How healthy are the players that wore out, have been injured? A week off is good. Are they prepared to play? We'll see. Offensively, Jake Spavital mentioned some things about pass routes. TCU's coverage in the secondary, kind of exotic. They are taught to identify your routes, jump all over them, and pass things off so they're never caught out of position. What do? You put things on the field that maybe you haven't put on film. Maybe catch them off guard. Perhaps it's time for some double moves. Things like that. How well the offense is prepared will be important. And similarly, how prepared is the defense? What changes did it make to better combat the running game? TCU leads the Big 12 in rushes and rushing yards per game. Offensive and defensive preparations will be significant for West Virginia. Number 2, I hate to do this, but it is cliche, yet it's also important. The quarterback matchup. Kenny Hill has won the September Heisman before, a long time ago at Texas A&M. He's up to familiar tricks this year, much like he was last year. Huge numbers in his first 4 games with TCU last season, and the wheels fell off. The team is 4-0 this year. He's putting up big numbers, not quite as big, but he's also able to hand it off and follow some balance on offense. He's effective. He's killing it on 3rd down. High completion percentage, making good decisions. He's not turning the ball over. Has he faced a defense like West Virginia's? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if that's good or bad and the positive or negative answer, but I think we can be certain that West Virginia will try to stop the run, take away what TCU does best, and see if Kenny Hill can actually throw the ball around conservatively, carefully, and stay out of trouble. Hasn't really had to do that this year. Can West Virginia force his hand and make TCU play perhaps a style it's not comfortable playing? On the other end of that, though, is Will Grier. Been exceptional so far, but can he continue that? This is his first time seeing this TCU defense, which is a bit unusual. Got off to a slow start against Virginia Tech, but warmed up and did well. Hasn't really been challenged or discouraged in the past 3 games. His momentum was stunted during the off week. Can he keep it going? What can he do against the best defense he's seen so far? Let's talk about the middle part of the game as well as we proceed. Second quarter, the best for both teams. Both teams score their most points and allow the fewest in the second quarter. That conversation changes a little bit once you get into the locker room. As you know, West Virginia has not fared terribly well during and after halftime, and they've actually been outscored in the 3rd quarter. TCU, on the other hand, second most points, second fewest points allowed. I think that's going to be significant because that will transition into our 4th point. Game control. TCU, again, running the ball effectively this season, doing very well on 3rd down. Leads the nation in 3rd downs, conversions for offense, and also number 11 in time of possession. How do you go to Oklahoma State and win against that explosive offense? You keep the ball away. They had the ball for 39 minutes. That is a huge number there. Can they keep the ball away from Will Grier? Can they continue to run the ball and pound at the WVU defense? That will be significant. However, if West Virginia is going up and down and scoring points and gaining yards, yards have turned into points for West Virginia this season. A little bit different from the past. Something they want to continue Saturday against TCU. What team plays its style? That's the team that wins the game. And that's all the time I have. Thanks for stopping by. For 24/7 Sports, I'm Mike Casazza.